Kan du overta? So, welcome to Busworld North America 2023. So, this is the first time Busworld is in America. And behind me we have the famous guy called Magna. Okay, do we disturb you now?
I was actually just finishing recording the last video part of the talking bit for the video we are making here in Detroit. So now we have been filming 2 days in a row. I do have a lot of films coming for you guys, but we also have a lot of editing, so give us some patience. But I think we will have at least 10 videos, including one test drive coming up for you the next few months. So wow, this stay here in Detroit has been not only productive but also very funny. Nice to see all the colleagues from America, also some European colleagues. And now we want to take you live into the fair, to the exhibition of Busworld North America. Welcome.
Yeah. And yes, my name is Tom, and I will be joining you on the trip around in the fair. And Magna had to take his equipment with him. He always forgets something. And then we can start our tour. So, as I told you, this is the first time Busworld is in the North America, and this is in Detroit, the Motor City, and also famous for some music, like the artist Eminem. So, let's see what we have here. You can see that we have Daimler is now presenting the Mercedes-Benz coaches. In the past, it was the Zetor brand they had in the North America. Now, last year they launched a new Tour Rider. That's more correctly. And it's built in Turkey, special made for the US market with wide body, stainless steel body, and they also had their own production line in Turkey. So, but if you look closer, you can see it's similar to what you see in Europe, but also that's everything that is compared to the European version. The rest is completely different from Europe. So on the other side, you can see ABC companies. They are importer of the Van Hool buses made in Europe and in Belgium and Macedonia. And they are also custom made for for use in the US. The diesel version they have here is also special made for customer with different color inside, with seat system, and also they can produce it with electric driveline. You can see they also have a Ford van. They totally build it as a bus, start with a panel van, and then end up as a bus. Okay, Magna.
As you can see here, we do have a small, cozy fair. It's not like in Belgium where we can have like 40,000 people running around at the same time. This is a brand new fair, so we don't have so many people here yet. But the most important people is here. The manufacturers, the correct media people, and all the brands that you want to have. But we miss out some brands. For example, Irisar is not here this year, and they were actually here in UMA 2 weeks ago, so they do have the coach, they do have the possibility to be here, but they didn't show up. But as Tom said, here we do have the Van Hool, and here we do have Mercedes-Benz, and they are doing something right now. We can take a look. I think there's some official handing for the customer for Mercedes-Benz.
Yes, as we know, this is the owner and founder of Yankee Line that's now is buying some more coaches for his company. And what is different from last year is that now they are starting to deliver buses to customers.
So last year they only showed us prototypes of the vehicle. We couldn't even drive it. It was impossible to. They didn't have a vehicle for sale. Now they are showing customer vehicles. So now the bus is ready for production, and they've sold quite a good number already. So now they're starting to ship out the first buses on the road, and we will be excited to see them actually on the road next time when we're back.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, let's take a trip around. What else they have? So you can see that it's one hall with new buses, and they also have a hall where you can get some tourist destination information about cooperation between tourist destination and coach owners. So and that is a little bit like speed dating. You yes, you get time to sit down, talk in a few minutes, and then you go to the next one, And as we know, there was 80,000 chances to talk to companies. Okay.
Take the camera while you talk
Yes.
about Temsa.
Yes. Okay. Here behind me we have the Temsa, and this is a TS45. It's a 45 feet long coach. They have, as I understand, it's the only brand that has 3 versions of the coach. They have 30, 35 and 45. And they also have electric coach on the market, now starting with the 45 feet long, and then we'll also have a shorter version. They started also with a market share that was like 6 to 8%. Now, after the pandemic, they are up in 18 to 20% market share. And someone has to lose market share and give it to them. And who that is difficult to say, because if you ask ABC and you ask Mercedes-Benz and so on, everyone is talking about a big market share. So yeah, something is happening. Maybe the market is growing so fast that they don't count the numbers. I don't know. So everyone is a winner. It looks like that.
And that's good. And this is, of course, a Turkish-built coach shipped by boat to America.
Yes, it's built in Turkey, and as I heard today, they are looking into maybe to put them together in the United States. Maybe also come with a transit bus, city bus. So they are really focused on the North American market, and maybe not only the North American market, maybe also the South American market that also is growing very fast, especially on the electric buses. Yes.
Nice. Let's go and take a look at Prevost. All the way down here in the end, we do have the factory called Prevost, and Prevost is a Volvo-owned company, and they have a world premiere here on the fair. 2 weeks ago in UMA, they were launching this brand new H345. It's a quite good looking coach. And what to say, it looks delicious. You can see the lines. The lines here is absolutely wonderful. I really like the headlight. Easy access for different components. We do have mirror cam, but also regular cam. And I need to take them inside with me just to take a look at the interior, because this is a beautiful one. Oh, maybe I should detach myself from the... I will just leave that on the camera. So now let's take a little walk inside of the H345, and it looks quite beautiful when you step into the bus. Look at this. Brand new driver position. Look at the steering wheel. It's absolutely beautiful, right? Last year, Volvo also introduced the new driver seats and also the steering wheel and to the Volvo coaches. And now Prevost also have got that to its own coach. And here you see you have the middle split screen, and they have actually placed the mirror cam on the middle screen, so you don't have to look all the way to the right to see the mirror. You can take a look only over here to see the mirror. And here is the other side. So this is very convenient and nice. Take a look at the inside.
Yeah.
No, you can just talk, it's fine.
If you said you wanted to reload it, it's $500.
I like the seats, the colors, they're beautiful. You can see the Prevost logo in here. Looks very nice with the neck rests. This is a very nice product. And on the other side, you do have the X345. That's the more transit version of the coach. It's a tiny bit smaller. Has some other front lights. Looks a bit different. A simpler version, but it's meant for transit, so you don't have to have the same amount of comfort. You can also see there is some extra camera system here to avoid collisions, taking care of all passengers. taking care of whatever you need to take care of on the road. A bit different interior. This one has quite dark leather seats, a little darker environment in general. Doesn't light up as well as the good one, but still you will have a lot of things that you need inside here. A lot of seats, you can see, no middle door like all of the American coaches. And you also have the toilet all the way in the back. Lights up when you open the door. Hello there. Yeah. And this bus is now also celebrating because this bus is owned by a company that will start a route going from Detroit into Canada to Toronto. Here you can see the old Prevost dashboard. They did not implement the new dashboard to this X345 yet. The driver's seat may be a little bit simple, but it's still air conditioned, or what you say, it's still filled by air. So it's a nice working compartment as well for the coach. So now let's move on. We will go to the other big company in the US. It's called MCI. Let's see how they will run. Oh, Tom is standing here waiting for us.
Yeah, it took so long time. But okay, let's go to the MCI.
Yes.
That is also produced in Canada. They are now showing a diesel version. They call it the clean diesel version because they know that not all the new customers can buy electric coaches. They still have to produce some diesel coaches, and that's because of the infrastructure. That is, they have a long way to go before they are like in Europe. And but they are working on it. They also have to look into how they can fast charge a coach, so you don't have to wait 4 hours to charge the batteries, but maybe you can do it in 45 minutes. The coach we have behind us is very exclusive build. It's a demonstration coach they take from show to show, and it's I think it was updated last year at the show at Long Beach when we went to. And we know that the customer, they really love the style, they love the interior, and you can also customize it if you want to have it as a VIP coach, not only a long distance coach. So you can do whatever you like.
I will just take you quickly inside. Because the interior on this one is absolutely beautiful. So take a look at this step. Oh, it looks so good. And the lighting, you can of course change lighting in all the ways you want. And look at this beautiful coach. Here we have some MCI people in the back. And if you take a look here in the roof, it's almost like an airplane. So they are highly inspired by the aviation industry when it comes to produce that kind of roof. The seats are a little bit cool designed, very soft. It's also leather. The driver compartment, I think the steering wheel is a little bit simple, and also the driver compartment in general, but it is comfortable to sit behind the wheel. But we never test drove one of these vehicles, so I don't know how it is to drive. I like this rounded details here in the front. Of course, you also have the name of the coach there. The multimedia system, so you can use the microphone and you can charge and you can have a radio, video playing, everything. Screens is always a big problem with coaches. I think it's a little bit too small, but they do have 2, and they do actually have 6 screens in the back of the bus. Oh, and there the light went off. All right. So you can see it's a lot of people here. It's a lot of stands. Should we say hi to Inge?
Yeah, we can. So I just want to add something about the coaches here in America. If you look at the staircase when you go and enter the coach, you can see it's sliding to the left. In Europe, you have more or less a staircase that goes straight up 90 degrees angle, and then a few steps more. And this is not working in the United States. They want to have a sliding to the left staircase, And that is something that we already heard about from the customers that looking at the new Mercedes-Benz coaches. They have the European style in the staircase, so if they want to really grow in the market, maybe they have to change the staircase. And I think also we in Europe have to look into that. It looks better and it's more easy to go in and out of the coach. Yes.
Yeah. Here we.
Yeah, and we have some coaches more, and we have a beautiful one in the back that we have to take a look at.
And this coach is as old as you.
Yeah, very close. Maybe I'm older, I don't know. This is a Buick with a flexible body from 1930, and it's a really beautiful coach. Look at the color, look at the style. It's totally restored as a coach again. And you can use it, you can drive it, but I don't think the quality and the comfort is the same as the coach today.
James is saying, hi guys, Motorcoach World, you're watching us, welcome on board. We are probably at the same fair, but we never see each other because we are running around and you are running around. But that's good.
Yeah.
Let's see if we have some people on the Bus World booth.
Yeah, we can see. As you know, this is the first Bus World Fair in the United States, so they really want to grow, and maybe they also will come back in the 2 years' time. We don't know yet. We have to talk about it, look into it, and yeah, let's see if we find some people that we can talk with. So, yes, we have. So we are lucky. This is a live stream, so please just say hello and tell
hello.
Yes, and inform us why you are here.
Why we are here, or
Yes.
I am here?
Why we are here, the Bus World organization.
We are here because we urgently felt the need to step into the United States.
Mhm.
And that's what we did. So it was okay.
Yeah.
Lunch is over, so everybody's back in now.
That's good. Did you get some feedback from the customers? And,
Yes,
mhm.
actually everybody is happy. I thought they were going to say it's too small and not big enough. Well, it's the first time. But the exhibitors are happy.
Mhm. Do you have some plan to grow in the United States?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
I was just talking with MAN, so Otto Carlso, I think we will have them all next time.
Yeah. Perfect. Yes.
Good first.
Yes. But one thing that we forgot. Who are you? Tell us that.
I am Mickey Bus.
Yeah.
That's what they call me in
Yes.
Belgium. I organize Bus World in Europe, the biggest bus fair. in
Yes.
Europe.
And when did the Bus World start?
It started in 1970, and it was founded by my father.
Yeah.
Because
I have
we
met
know
him
very
several
well.
times. Yeah, I know him very well. Yes. Thank you so much. We will go around and take a look at the lab buses before we have to work again. This is, yes. Thank you so much. Yes.
And should we also use her in the real film so we can do it with the camera?
If you have time.
They are abusing me.
Yeah. So, but we will come back.
Hello, Torsten.
Yes, please.
Oh, that's
Who are you?
to you.
I'm the abused one.
We will come back. Okay, yes. Thank
Super.
You. Okay, behind you, Magne, we have BYD. And that bus is more or less identical to what we see in Europe. The side walls and the interior and also the windscreen on the side is identical, but the front and the rear of the bus is completely different. They have a big plastic bumper that some places in the United States is required, and that's also make the driver position more safe. And we can see it on more or less all the coaches at the fair that they have extra bumper. So this is maybe something, it's not looking so good, but you can make it look better and you can make the driver position be more safe. This is really up to date now in Europe to talk about after too many accidents with buses, and we also lost too many bus drivers the last couple of years. So Magne, what do you think about the bus?
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
Okay. No, but it's produced in California here in the States. So, and they do it because of the regulation they have on transit buses that at least 70% of the bus have to be produced in the United States. And Yeah, now we have.
Welcome to join us at 3:10 a.m. for a featured educational session about infotainment systems and ancillary priority public transit and motor coach operations. Once again, this is taking place at 3:10 a.m. We look forward to seeing you there.
But now
Okay.
we're bothering you for 20 minutes,
Yes,
so
we
I
did.
think maybe we have shown you what's to show.
Yes.
And we will also, of course, make a professionally edited video from the camera point of view from this chair.
Yeah, subscribe on our channel. Share it with everyone you know.
Even Santa Claus, can you share it for?
Absolutely. We
Thank you so
need
much.
more viewers. Absolutely.
Thank you so much for watching the video, and hopefully we will come back with more cool videos from the US also in the future.
Yes.
Adios.
Yes, bye-bye.
Sayonara. How do I stop this one?
Please.